I'm absolutely done with anything that the media says because Drake Bell crossed into my recommended videos and I did a little bit of research. And watch what happens when you Google this guy, right? Or I'm not using Google, I'm using DuckDuckGo, which is even worse. It shouldn't be showing this. So, search. Drake Bell. First thing that comes up. Drake Bell sentenced to probation for sexual text with a minor. Pleads guilty to attempted child endangerment. That's actually what happened. Okay, New York Times, I guess you did a good job. On the headline, I don't know about the actual article. But CNN, come on now. What are you doing? Because the headline says that, but then I already read this article. Actor Drake Bell, best known for Nickelodeon sitcom Drake and Josh, was sentenced by an Ohio court to 1 year of probation on Monday, stemming from charges of attempted child endangerment and disseminating matter harmful to juveniles. Where's the sexual stuff? He didn't get charged with any sex crimes? I thought he did. I straight up thought he did. I thought he was a sex offender. And so that immediately got me questioning. And then I didn't know that Brett Cooper has a video about it. I watched a couple of videos of Drake doing interviews, and they're just kind of like him saying that they're saying I got charged with this, but I didn't. I got charged with this. And nobody ever changed it. Nobody ever changed their articles. Their headlines still say that he's being charged with sex crimes.
Section, I'm Brett Cooper. We have some new child actor drama today, and once again, I am so grateful and so happy that my mother was as protective and as strict as she was, because you guys know I was a child actor. Thank God! I actually am very stable, but I'm relatively sane and not going off the rails like a lot of these people are. Before we get into the story, though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a comment section or off the clock episode.
Same goes for me. Like, comment, and subscribe, even though I'm told to not tell you to do 3 things. Do one of them. Come on. It's just a click.
All right, so 2 nights ago, Nickelodeon star from all of our childhoods.
So this is 8 months ago.
Drake Bell from Drake and Josh was reported missing in Daytona Beach. Of all places, I don't know what he's doing in Daytona Beach, but he went missing. Pop Base tweeted about it. Drake Bell has been reported missing and is considered endangered. The officers are looking for Jared. It's his real name, but he goes by Drake Bell. Date of birth, 6/27.
I had no idea his name was Jared. Why did he change his name to Drake? I guess Jared didn't sound as good for an upcoming teen heartthrob that he was trying to be.
1986 area of Jared Drake Bell does not live in Daytona Beach. We have no idea why he's there, what he's doing, but he went missing. I have no idea who reported him missing. We have no information, but the internet blew up. And I wish that I had some good boomer comments from Facebook to show you guys, because I was really excited about it, because I never get Facebook comments. But it was basically just people tagging their friends, being like, oh my God, is that the guy from Nickelodeon? Oh my God, what's going on? See that Drake Bell went missing near a local high school. You're calling me a responding to a fan's DMs years and years ago, and they were flirting and talking for a while, but he didn't know how old she was. When he found out that she was a minor, he ceased communication immediately, but this fan continued to pay and show up for meet and
yeah, but the media outlets didn't say that. I didn't know that.
greets, and Drake didn't know that the fan that he was meeting was the same fan that had been DMing him that he had stopped communicating with. And then a while later, the fan went to the Toronto Police Department and filed a complaint against Drake Bell and said that he sexually abused her and traumatized her, groomed her, and ruined her childhood, which then resulted in him getting arrested in 2021. Now,
So what happened was this girl was trying to manipulate Drake into, I guess, doing sexual things over the internet. And Drake found out how old she was, cut it off. I don't even think there was anything sexual discussed. I think that's just what she was trying to do, was trying to force that. And then he found out how old she was, so he stopped talking to her. And then she kept trying to secretly see him at shows and fan meets and autograph signings and things like that. And he had no idea that it was the same girl.
According to an article about this, the victim, who is now 19, spoke at length about the damage that Bell had done to her life, saying he began grooming her when she was 12. She said she initially...
She's 19. That already raises some red flags to me. That's been so long.
Felt loved and protected by him during online chats, and that his messages became blatantly sexual after she turned 15. She said his remarks made her feel uncomfortable, but that she felt trapped because she idolized Bell. Bell's attorney, Ian Friedman, disputed these claims at the time. He said there were no explicit photos or sexual contact between Bell and the victim, and that inappropriate...
Let's hear that again.
At the time, he said there were no explicit photos or sexual contact between Bell and the victim, and that inappropriate...
So why does CNN still have that article up saying that it was sexual if there wasn't anything sexual?
Conduct that did occur were reflected in the charges that Bell pleaded to last month. Friedman did not detail the inappropriate conduct that Bell was acknowledging. Quote, "I want to make it clear that there were no sexual images, nothing physical between me and this individual," Bell said, adding that he was not charged with doing anything physical or disseminating any photographs. Now, he pled guilty, he accepted a deal, and has subsequently been on probation and has had to do 200 hours of community service because he admits that the interactions did happen online. Even though there was nothing physical, he said, yes, I did talk to this young woman, even though he didn't know her age, and he says that he should have exercised more discretion and he's at fault when it comes to that. Now, after the trial was...
Just so you know, this guy right here is scared of women on the internet. So you won't find me talking to any random women if I haven't met her first and know who she is.
Was done and he was on probation. He made this video and he posted it for all of his fans. And if you're wondering why there are Spanish subtitles, that's a whole other story. Basically, most of his fans are in Mexico and he really leans into it.
Is there a term besides Mexican that you prefer? Something less offensive?
And also all the comments under his posts are in Spanish, so I can't read them to you.
I know that this has moved very quickly for you, but for me, it's been a 3-year thorough investigation into every false claim that has been made. And it's not me telling you that the claims are false, but the state of Ohio has proven the claims to be false. If these claims were remotely true, my situation would be very different. I would not be here at home with my wife and my son.
I just have to pause. Considering some flags that are very prominent in this day and age, I feel like he probably regrets painting his bedroom those colors.
But that being said,
Wait, why? Why would he regret that? It don't seem bad to me. It just seems like he grew up in an era of iCarly and Drake and Josh. That's what those colors look like. Or like the early Nick days. That's what a lot of rooms were painted as. And I don't think it's bad. I think it's interesting. I wouldn't paint my room like that.
I'm not perfect, and I made mistakes. I responded to a fan whose age I didn't know.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yet when I became aware of their age, all conversation and communication stopped. And this individual continued to come to shows and pay for meet and greets, and all while I was unaware that this was the same person I was communicating with online. And that's what I pled guilty to.
And that's basically it. And then
Bro. He should have went on a full campaign to get his name cleared, because I think everybody thinks that he's a pedophile. And I'm kind of pissed off about that. Like, I am just absolutely, even if I know that an article from one of these companies is true, I'm going to question it wholeheartedly. I'm going to say they're lying about something in there, so I'm just not even going to bother with it, because that is just absolute garbage. That really shows where we're at, because nobody's going to care if a guy was innocent. Nobody's going to click on that, but they hear that a guy was trying to sleep with a kid. Everybody's just gonna jump on that bandwagon, cancel that guy. I don't care. I heard that he tries to sleep with kids, so he can't live anymore. And then it comes out that he didn't, and he tried his best to get away from that situation, and he was found innocent for those crimes, and he pled guilty for child endangerment, probably because he spent way too much money on this case, and he was just trying to get out. It would have cost way less money just to pay that and get out of it. And that really sucks, man.